If you live in the Central Texas area, hesitate to say you need water treatment, but I can tell you as a service plumber, that's my belief. There are many different ways that you get water into your homes around here. Some people are living on a well, some people have municipal water, they have a water meter, and there are even some people that are drawing surface water. They draw out of Lake Buchanan or Lake Travis, and that's their drinking water. You definitely need water treatment if you're doing that. We'll start with the most common things. Hardness in water, calcium and lime and things like that. Everyone has that. Anything over 5 grains per gallon, which you don't need to know a lot about what grains per gallon is or anything, but is considered very hard. And we almost never test a house that is under about 12 grains a gallon, even on municipal water, which is the softer part of that. So if you have hard water, which we've established that everybody does, you need a water softener. Water softeners use either salt or potassium to replace the hardness in your water. So you have calcium and lime ions that'll stick to the resin inside of a water softener. Those will then get pulled out of a brine tank holding all of your salt and everything. It'll break that bond. The salt will replace them, and it'll flush all the calcium and lime out a drain. That doesn't add a lot of salt to your water. If you drink a gallon of water a day, it will add about the amount of salt that is in 2 slices of bread to your diet. Now, there are people on very low sodium diets that can't even have that amount, and then you can use potassium instead of salt in your water softener. It's really hard as a plumber not to sound like a salesman about a water softener. Of course, it removes the calcium and lime, and now that's all great. That's not why I love water softener. We can tell almost immediately when we start working on a faucet, on a toilet, or anything else if somebody has a water softener. You're better off buying cheap plastic faucets if you have super hard water than any of the more expensive fully metal ones, because the hard water is just going to destroy the metal. So if you want to have nice fixtures, things that last and have some longevity, they're able to be repaired, you really need a water softener, and the benefits go far beyond that. What it does is it helps soap sud up way better. You use a lot less soap on your clothes, which helps skin irritation, keeps your clothes softer, keeps the colors brighter on. Washing dishes, your dishwasher, they won't be cloudy. Use less soap. Saves all of your fixtures. It makes water heaters last longer. Everything will last longer. Everything will work better. Water softeners, probably the single greatest thing that you can have in your home if you live in Central Texas for the health of your plumbing.